Here's some of the stories trending this week at NASA. Activities aboard the International Space Station during the first week of June included continued operations with the Bigelow Expandable Activity Module, which was fully expanded on May 28th. The follow-up work included equalizing beam's internal pressure and conducting leak checks to ensure its structural integrity. The beam is a technology demonstration to study expandable habitats in space. When it's safe to do so, NASA's Jeff Williams will open the hatch and be the first to enter the inflatable experimental habitat. At more than 13 feet long and about 10.5 feet in diameter, the module adds about 565 cubic feet of habitable volume to the station. Meanwhile, the station crew talked with Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg on June 1st during an Earth-to-Space Facebook Live video call seen on NASA's Facebook page. NASA astronauts Tim Koper and Jeff Williams and ESA's Tim Peake answered questions from Zuckerberg submitted by social media followers on NASA's Facebook page. On May 31st at NASA's Wallops flight facility in Virginia, the upgraded dual RD-181 engines of an Orbital ATK Antares rocket were fired at 100% power for 30 seconds as the rocket sat at the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport's Pad 0A. The so-called hot fire test is a key milestone for Antares and Pad 0A to demonstrate the first stage of the rocket and the launch pad are ready for upcoming flights. Antares and Pad 0A have not been used for a launch since a 2014 mishap. Orbital ATK anticipates using Antares to launch a Cygnus cargo spacecraft to the International Space Station this summer. Also on May 31st in Star City, Russia, NASA's Kate Rubins and Expedition 4849 crewmates Anatoly Ivanishin of Roscosmos and Takuya Onishi of the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency participated in traditional ceremonial activities at the Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center. The trio is scheduled to launch June 24th from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan for a 4-month mission on the station. NASA's Armstrong Flight Research Center in Edwards, California hosted a before and after demonstration with F-18 aircraft to compare the loud sonic booms we are familiar with to a quieter, more community-friendly sonic thump. NASA is working to make supersonic flight sound more like with experimental aircraft developed through the agency's quiet supersonic technology. Following the supersonic portion of the event, there were also discussions on efforts to safely integrate unmanned aircraft systems, commonly called drones, into the National Airspace System. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California invited members of the media to experience mixed reality, an environment created by using new JPL software combined with a mixed reality headset. Mixed reality enables virtual elements to be merged with a user's actual physical space, creating a world in which real and virtual objects can interact. This technology can be used to study Mars from the comfort of Earth or examine the inner workings of a spacecraft that hasn't even been built yet. 10 new U.S. Postal Service Forever stamps feature some of the most iconic NASA images in our solar system. The new issue stamps, unveiled on May 31st at World Stamp Show NY 2016 in New York, include the well-known blue marble image of Earth as part of the Views of Our Planets collection. Meanwhile, images of NASA's New Horizons spacecraft and the dwarf planet Pluto adorn the faces of the 2 Pluto Explored Forever stamps, commemorating the July 2015 flyby of Pluto by New Horizons. And that's what's up this week at NASA. For more on these and other stories, follow us on social media and visit www.nasa.gov/twan.